Hi guys, who's here? Can you all hear me? Hi guys, who's here? Can you all hear me? Oh damn! Hi guys, I need to put who's here? Mute, 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 mute. Okay, can you all hear me now? I'm trying to see the chat and hold on one second. Just be patient with me. Okay, did anyone hear an echo? Did you all hear an echo? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read the chat as we go, but hi guys, I figured out OBS. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So what happened was 4 साल लग गए. 4 साल लग गए. The last time I did a live stream, Bhola was with me. She's not here. Um, but even then, we had audio problems, right? Because of all the channels and जो भी था. OBS का issue, especially on Mac, it's very hard to configure it. So that's what happened. And then I just gave up. I said, I can't figure this out. Someone needs to set it up for me. Every time I tried to hire someone to set it up for me, they wouldn't be able to figure out the lag issue, है ना? Lag आता है अभी भी. By the way, I'm speaking and I think you guys are seeing it 14 to 15 seconds later. So that is a normal YouTube lag from what I've been told, but otherwise at my end there's no lag. And I've been wanting to do this from a very long time. In fact, मैंने test run किया May 14th को, right, which is 3 days ago. And I did the test run. I checked the audio कि मेरा sound live stream पे जा रहा है and जो video मैं play करने वाली हूँ reaction के लिए उसका भी जा रहा है या नहीं. And it worked. And then I saw मेरे चैनल पे मैंने लास्ट टेस्ट रन किया था exactly a year ago on May 14th 2025. So anyway, it's taken me very long and I have to Jyoti OP in the chat. I'm gonna read the comments. The chat window is open right next to my OBS screen. So I'm still like familiarizing myself with this whole setup. I'm gonna get to your questions. Send me. We'll do Q&A. We'll do lots of fun chit chat. But basically, what happened is I have to thank my hero, my knight in shining armor, which is ChatGPT, because just when I asked you guys should I do the live stream and बहुत लोगों ने कहा yes please let's go and somebody commented saying please ask Hit Human, right, ask him to help you and do this whole thing. तो उस comment का मैंने screenshot लेके Hit Human को भेजा because 2 years ago when I was living in Navi Mumbai, him and I had spoken and we were going to meet and he was going to help me set it up on my laptop because we lived very close by at that time. But that meeting never happened. So I sent him the screenshot and I was like, yo, our thing never happened and I never did a live stream, right? So he's like, yeah, the problem is Mac and yevo. So he said that he has a separate Windows PC which he has set up only for his live streams. And I was like, yo, I'm not going down that route. I can barely handle one computer. So ChatGPT came to my rescue and it introduced me to this beautiful phenomena called video capture card. And that's how the whole solution happened, because I told GPT, I have this laptop, I have this tablet, I have this. Tell me what's the best way to set this up. And then it guided me step by step. So GPT OP लिख दो chat में. Okay, I don't know chat lingo, I'm trying. Okay, so hi chat. I don't know how many of y'all are here. I can't really see, but oh, y'all heard the echo, right? Now the echo is gone, I'm hoping, because I muted those tabs. Love the latest video. Thank you. Which latest video? Is it the one I posted today, the Pahalgam one, or some other one? React on Sumit Partha Badam song. Okay. Ojla Wavy, Mahol Pura Wavy. Yes. Ojla's concert. Have you all gone? Tell me if you have. I was invited to it by Deep, and he. I don't know if I ever told you all the story of the Ojla concert. He was so sweet. I told Deep, whether something I had messaged him asking him a question. I'm not sure if the second day or the first day something had happened. The Bombay event was twice, right? The first tour that he did, and so Deep was like, no, no, come on, ha. This is what I had asked him. I said, which day is Divine coming and which day is Vicky Kaushal coming? So he told me that Vicky is gonna come on the first day. Yeah, first day. So I said, bus done. I knew Vicky Kaushal's gonna make an appearance, right? So I said, ठीक है, मैं first day के tickets ले रही हूँ. And he's like, no, 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 please don't buy tickets. Please let me send you tickets. So I was like, okay, how sweet. Thank you. And he made sure on the day of the concert, he messaged a couple of times, did you get them? Because someone was going to pick them up for me. Very sweet. He made sure the tickets were in my hand and that I was ready to attend the event. And when I got to the venue, I was in shock because he had given me the VVV VIP lounge. And there were all these Bollywood celebrities around in that whole arena thing. But I did not really know who was around me because I just kept looking at the stage. But what an event that was. Pura wavy tha. Mahal. So shout out Deep Rehan and oops, my chat. Okay, where's the chat? Okay, yo, what's up? How are you? I'm good. How are you? Okay, namaste ji, Shivaji the boss. Okay, reaction time. You're asking me my age? Are you for real? That's just bad manners, yo. सब का बस थोड़ी नज़र और सब्र. Yes. By the way, speaking of Nazar or Sabr, yesterday I was recording with Rohan, okay, Karyappa. That you guys will see that episode next weekend. Lekin he was very annoying because he kept pulling my leg about Dhurandhar. He's like, how many months have you spent on making Dhurandhar content? What an ass. I was like, it was just 1 month. And he calculated how many hours of Dhurandhar content I had made. What an ass, right? Okay, anyway, hello Dee, kaise ho? I am good. This is Parmesh Pal Singh. Nice to meet you. Welcome. ChatGPT better because I'm loyal. Okay. I like Claude also for certain things, but GPT is definitely the OG. Did you get to know that Ramayan team had invited many famous movie reviews of India there? They interviewed Ranbir and Yash and Namit Malhotra, and there they saw the real sets and even shooting of Ranbir. Ye kab hua? Listen, I'm a very small channel. I don't expect any such invitations. But nice if they did that. It just means that they are. It just means that they're going very systematically with their pre-release hype creation and promotion. It's really good. It's really good. It's the complete opposite of what Aditya Dhar and his team decided to do, right? Like complete silence, complete just we're not saying anything. So yeah. Oh, here's a super chat. Thank you, Sachin Tendulkar. Really? Okay. Looking hella cute, G. Thanks, yar. Thanks. Hello, Joe. Hi, Srijan. Gautam. Adiba. Hi. My friendships from across the border. Shagun, animator. Preet. Shivaji the boss. Your current top 5 hip hop playlist track. Okay. My current top 5. To be very honest, I have not heard a lot of DHH in the last few weeks, and I'll tell you why. I've even mentioned this to Rohan when we recorded that 2 महीने पहले I was, every time the DHH news video pops up in your feed, right, when you're following certain channels. So every time a new video was popping up, all I was seeing in the thumbnail and in the title was this one said this to this one and this one said this to this one and blah and blah. Like, that whole back and forth between rappers and their issues with each other. I was like, enough. I've had enough. I cannot take it anymore. I've had enough of that. So I switched off. I said, don't recommend channels. वो सब किया ऐसा I need to switch off from this because the news should be about the music and what's coming up or something on those lines, not always किसने किसके बारे में क्या बोला. It just gets too annoying after a point, don't you think? I don't know, you like, for me it was. So then I stopped. I said अब मैं बस धुरंधर सुनूंगी and now I'm on Michael Jackson. So NJ, I am going to react in the stream. We can decide together what I should react to. वो सब setup करके ही मैं आई हूँ. The audio has been checked, everything. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. I've had a bit of a pause in my videos and my Instagram and YouTube content because there was a lot of work happening at home, and so it was impossible to record. Plus, I think when it's content creation, no, I only, and I'm sure other content creators feel the same way, we only don't realize when we are, reaching that point of burnout. Because there's no holiday, I don't have a weekend, I'm just doing the same routine every day, creating videos, editing, reacting, planning the next one. So वो mental break नहीं होता है. And so when all this work started at home, I was like, you know what, it's a good time for me to switch off. And then whatever content I had made before, which was all the Dhurandhar review and soundtrack reactions, which took me a long time because of all this break. I was like, a lot of things that I talk about in my long form videos, वो ही मैं Instagram पे डाल सकती हूँ as clips because there's some things I want to share. So वो ही हो रहा था बस. Okay. How are you doing? What am I listening to nowadays? Dhurandhar. No, I actually switch off from Desi music when I'm not reacting and when I don't need to focus on something to talk about it. So I listen to a lot of bossa nova. I just let it play in the background. I listen to a lot of salsa and Latin jazz. I'm also a salsera, so I get really happy listening to salsa and cha-cha music. Just highly recommend cha-cha music because the instruments, the beat, everything, you guys will just, it brings a smile to my face. So that's what I listen to. Please King Ka Palo Sun Lo. King Kapalo Sunlo. What is that? What is Kapalo? Sorry. That's how it's written. Rondu Chunnu. Rondu Chunnu. I love that name. It's like my Rondu playlist. Okay, it was very wise step because nowadays the movie reviewers are making content and typing it up. Yeah, and I'm also very late in releasing my clips because I don't have a full-time editor to cut my long form into short clips. So I'm always on the lookout for good editors who can work more dedicatedly with my content. Raj Ratan kaun hai? He is a very good producer, very intelligent person. And he likes to debate with people. Okay. Debate with me about what? Monkey, you have commented. Hi, big fan. Who's this? Eyes Valo Come. Okay. This is your usernames are very funny. Who is your favorite reaction channel? I don't watch any. And it's something I used to do even when I was in radio. I would not listen to anyone else's shows just so subconsciously I don't get affected or थोड़ा सा आप में वो आ जाता है. So I would not listen to anyone's shows. If I would switch to a Desi station and I would hear an RJ, I would switch it off. I would only listen to the music. So I don't watch reactions, but Ashmita is really sweet and she and I chat often. When things happen, like controversies happen, she's like super sweet. She's always like got my back on most things, and I think she's she's a good person, as well as a good channel. So ठीक है वो है. Why are you changing so many places? दुखती रग. Why am I changing so many places like cities? Yeah, I don't know, man. Since I started this channel, I started in Oman, then London, then Bombay, and now Ahmedabad. So in 5 years, 4 cities. Uh, it's 3 countries. It's not fun, man. It's not fun for me. But I just did not enjoy London as much as I thought I would, and I had planned on staying there. But after a year and uh, almost a year and a half, out of that, I think a year was spent living in one, that puffer coat. It felt like I'm living in a sleeping bag my whole life, and I'm a desert child. I was brought up in the Middle East. So I was like, I was not born to dress like this my whole life. I was born to live in shorts. So I cannot live here. And so I decided to come back. And it's around the same time that my dad retired from, he retired. So our life in Oman was over. And it really hit me very hard because my whole life, Oman and Muscat was my home. It was my base. Wherever in the world I lived or traveled, I would always come back to Muscat. And suddenly, that didn't exist anymore after dad retired. So it really hit me hard. And 2024 was like a very emotionally draining year for me. But theek hai, we are here and we are settling. Okay, what else? Loved your review on Dhurandhar. Thank you. Go and tell Rohan Karyappa this bloody. He was pulling my leg about this. So by the way, he calculated all my content on Dhurandhar about 9 hours apparently. I don't know, but that's because 7 videos were on the soundtrack only, na, two songs. और ये उसने calculate किया only for Dhurandhar 2. I was like, this includes Dhurandhar 1, right? He's like, no, this is only the revenge. What the hell? Anyways, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I was reliving the movie with y'all. This is so sweet. Support her, guys. Thanks, Shivaji. I think Boom Shakalaka was pretty underwhelming considering it was a Krishna and Dhanda collab. What do you think? I think that it was a good track. It was a fun track. It's a track that you can easily loop, and it's a track that really showed us a different side of Dhanda, which was very pleasantly surprising, right? To match Krishna in his flows and in his ways, and to do it with your language and to say the things you want to say and how you want to say them. I think that was the most unexpected part of that collab. So it's a very easy to listen to song. Because it keeps your commercial audience also happy with that beat and that hook, and it keeps your hip hop audiences also happy. So I think from all those perspectives, it was a W track for all involved. But as a hardcore Krishna fan, you're probably disappointed by just hearing the same thing in his verse, है ना? But it is what it is. It's the artist's choice. You are going for IPL final. No, I have zero interest in IPL. Sorry, guys. But my best friend, he is flying down from Bombay for it. So, because of the IPL final, acha excuse hai to, chill with my homie. So that's gonna be fun. All the cricketers have come here and they are sending super chats to you. Oh, cricketers. Big Virat Kohli, okay. Who's that? Maybe. Okay. 1 second, guys. Ice cream मुझे पसंद है. टूटी फ्रूटी जो की बात कभी गलत नहीं होती. Okay. We have a poet. We have a kavi amongst us. Hi Gotham Joe, he's saying. You can choose what you want to debate. He has interest in various topics. Would love to see you both in a stream. Okay, nice. Okay, can you just DM me his channel ka link, just so I don't forget. DM me and I'm happy to reach out. But you guys may have noticed that I've also kind of slightly changed my content, and I'm not just always doing music, right? Tell me what y'all think about that, because that was not consciously decided. Like, I never consciously decided to start covering hip hop, right? I never consciously decided. It was all just organically, it just flowed after the Dhurandhar review. Everyone started requesting those kind of videos, and I also enjoy them. So quality of life is better in Middle East or Europe? Oh, Middle East any day, like hands down, hands down, hands down. Places like Oman and UAE, like they spoil you for life, because then when you go and live anywhere else, you're like, what is this? So it's in every aspect, no, it's not just infrastructure and things like that. It's safety. You know, you'll be protected by the law of the land. Everybody just respects each other. There's just so much courtesy. um there's so much cleanliness. Like, I don't know if any of you have been to Muscat, but it's one of the cleanest cities, countries in the world. And that's where I grew up, right? Till I left for college, I had not traveled that much. I had just been once to England, and that's it. We used to go to India every year, that's it. So the only world sort of I knew was Oman and Dubai, basically. And I thought the whole world is that clean and organized. Little did I know. But there are some places in Europe that I love, like Spain. So my first introduction to adulthood, like life, was in Madrid. That's where I was studying, and I would go back to Spain in a heartbeat. Like, I love. It's just people are so mentally free. There's no, I mean, some of you will know what I mean, but that's where you just feel very relaxed mentally. And I feel in India we are constantly so stressed, because there's so much stress when you switch on the news cycles and when you go out in traffic. And so anyway, coming back. Okay, how you doing? I'm doing good. Shreyansh, how you doing? Did you watch Axomaniac I'm Sham song? No, I have not. I left a lot of requests for today's live stream, so I could watch with you guys. But I thought let's chit chat a bit now before we get to all the reactions. आपके अकॉर्डिंग क्या रिपीट पे सुनने लायक है बूम शाका? I mean, it's a good workout kind of track. I personally have not looped it much since I heard it. Please react to Gunkali. Okay. Urgent ill when. Listen, we need to get to urgent ill because, okay, I will not tell you why. Next weekend you all will see. So, which song of Arjun's? Please tell. Please tell. Um, Congratulations for your first solo live, and hats off to ChatGPT. Thanks, yaar. I'm so happy this is working. इतनी खुशी. Finally you figure out how to stream. Yes. Now, if only I can figure out how to increase the font size of this chat, then my life will be complete, because abhi to I'm squinting over here. I'm watching you since Balli or Meh track. Oh, thanks, yaar. That's like year one, no? Uh, I'm gonna spend this money to eat ice cream. Yes. How do you know? What's your favorite ice cream? Mine is it's there on Blinkit. It's that double chocolate cone. I think Have more ka that dark chocolate cone. That's what I love. Um, okay. Low-key DHH beefs are more entertaining than IPL. I disagree, because I mean, I don't care about IPL or DHHB. I think the most interesting thing is geopolitics, guys. I mean, if you all stay up to date on that, is too entertaining. Sometimes it's very annoying, but it's very entertaining also. Okay. 3 tracks तो मेरे loop पे चल रहे हैं. Boom Shaka, Ari Ari, and we don't talk about you. Okay, nice picks. Very nice picks. I like it. Ari Ari for the whole Dhurandhar soundtrack, guys. I mean, just part one or part two. Just take either soundtrack. By the way, speaking of, I am recording again with Akash Shravan, who mix mastered Dhurandhar The Revenge ka soundtrack as well. We were supposed to have done now, what is it, May 17th. We were supposed to have recorded last month, and the poor guy, he got chicken pox. He got chickenpox and it hit him hard, and he's just about started recovering and doing his regular work and clearing up all his work backlog. But we just chatted yesterday and we're gonna record this month, so we're gonna deep dive from his angle into the Dhurandhar 2 soundtrack again. So yay, I can't wait. More Dhurandhar content. Someone tell Rohan that I haven't stopped. um, we don't talk about you, that's also a good pick. What did you think of Public Notice from Karma? Review and explanation is pretty spot on. Thanks, yar. Okay, favorite foreign artist, dead or alive? Michael Jackson, man. I mean, there's just there's no this thing. I mean, he's definitely on top. And then I have a lot of artists who um, I kind of grew up on, but they're Spanish artists, so you guys won't know their names, and they are my go-to whenever I need to switch off from the world. Krishna does sound pretty repetitive. Hello G, have you heard Bhuvan Bum's songs? He has a great voice. No, I have not heard. I have not heard. Good, especially the Nitish Rajput videos. Actually, thank you so much. I'm enjoying covering Nitish Rajput's videos, because on and off, maybe I had seen one or two in my life, because they just never showed up on my feed. But ever since you guys have been requesting them and I've been covering them, they pop up more on my feed, and I'm just like, oh my god, he's made one on this, he's made one on this. And then I'm like, I should just react to them and watch with y'all, right? Instead of watching offline. Okay, I love your views. Also experience a similar shift in my mindset. That's why I resonate more with you now, even though I've been following you since 2022. Thank you. Thank you. Resonate more with me in what sense? I would love to know. Invi Agya. Invi Agya. Okay. Today was my G advanced exam. Ashok, the human. How was your exam, yo? How is it? When I feel low, your videos pop up and made me happy. It's just that your videos are like a low day ka ball. What is that? King's old songs review, please. Did you listen to Naam Sujal's tape? Yes, I have. I have, because I had to talk about it and discuss it with Rohan when we were recording yesterday. Very, very strong project. It's his first album, is it? I have thoughts about it, which I will record in a video, but that you guys will see later. In terms of food, कोई comparable country भी है Indian standards से? I think Mexico, if you wanna have the same kind of spices and the same. I just love Mexican food, so I'm just saying. Missing your reactions to CS. Okay, I just reacted to A Ajnabi, so that is there. कैसी हो आप? Watching you since 2022. Hi, Marcus OG. Thank you for watching and staying on the channel. Do Kavita by haven't I covered that? His all albums, you can't just say like that. You have to tell me one specific song or two. All his albums, मतलब क्या? I have to know कौन सा order है, कौन से best songs हैं, and also you all know I've been muting audios, right? Just completed my 12th and gave my CET from Bangalore. Really stressed about what I'm gonna do next. Don't stress. Stress से कुछ नहीं होगा. Just the path will unfold as you walk it. Just follow your instinct, yaar. Would love to know how you went about your life when you were 18. When I was 18, I was already in college. I moved out of home at 17. I was a big Star Trek Spock fan. I wanted to be Spock. So I was very clear that I want to do aerospace engineering, and that's what I pursued. So you just gotta figure out what you love and then go in that direction. And honestly, now you guys have so many things, so much more than what we had. Yours truly में versatility show करी उन्होंने, boom shakalaka में crazy flow. Okay, okay. That is okay. Sorry, you're replying to someone else. Um, Chicken pox in what? Sorry, guys, the chat is going down. Wait, hold on. Um, yeah, chicken pox in adult life is the worst thing ever. That's exactly what I told Akash. It's the worst thing, and poor guy. I think it really hit his energy levels hard. Um, so he's getting better though. So you can drop him a DM or message him and wish him get well soon. Um, I'm recommending a channel to you, makes travel concept movies. Very nice. I'm gonna be increasing my travel vlogging content, by the way, because I have so much of it. Like travel content was what I wanted to start on YouTube with. I'm telling you guys very honestly. In fact, I had bought my camera and everything way back in 2013 when I was booking my tickets for Cambodia. I went and got this camera and I was like, I'm gonna. And by the way, this is, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but I had a travel blog, not a vlog, but a blog. It was jyotisardar.com and it was called Being Awesome because I was always being awesome. So that's that's what I named my blog. And I used to blog all my travels there a lot. Whichever city I would visit, I would just put pictures and actually write like actual blogging text, like these are the places you should go, or this is or I learned this here. It was a proper travel blog. And I was nominated for one of the best blog awards in Dubai, but that's another matter. But at that time only I was like, when I start something on YouTube, I will make it only about travel. This channel and all the content on this is just a result of lockdown. So this year you guys will see a lot more travel content, because I have vlogged everything while I was living in London. Not as much while I've been in India, but that's going to start as well. I've just been too busy settling down the last 2 years and it's taken a while. But there's a lot of vlogs I have shot, so I'm going to start releasing them. Okay, how much is the delay of chat? I think it's about 15 seconds. So thank you, Jojo. You're welcome. Hugs back. Um, what else? Love your content. Thanks so much, Akash. Um, um, what else? How are you? How was your day so far? My day was very chill today. I decided to wake up late because I knew you all wanted an evening stream. Um, Actually, you know what? You all need to tell me. These live streams, a lot of people do them at night, है ना? Like 9 बजे के बाद, 10 बजे के बाद. I don't know. That's like, I'm gonna be like fast asleep at that time. So I was like, ठीक है, 6 p.m. I can still manage. Watching your reaction the past 3-4 years, love it. Thank you, Sayan Pal. Um, has anyone told you you look like Kriti Sanon? Oh my god, guys. I take it as a compliment, thank you. But her first movie came out, and I think it was was it with Shahrukh? No, Tiger. I think it was a Tiger Shroff, right? I can't remember that year. I think it was 14 or 15. And just to be clear, I am older than her, so she looks like me, I think. Huh. Anyway, I had not seen this movie, and then a friend of mine who's a proper Bollywood singer, he was in Dubai. I was showing him around, and he's sitting in the car. I'm driving, and he suddenly looks at me and is like, "You look like Kriti Sanon," and I was like, "What? Who's that?" So then he told me, da, da, da. And then from that year onwards, everywhere I went, like in 2020, I was in Jodhpur with my friends for a long weekend, and एक shopkeeper से हम खरीद रहे थे कुछ souvenirs and all, and the shopkeeper, when I'm checking out, he's like, "Ma'am, आप कृति सैनन हो ना?" And I was like, "No, what is wrong with you? You've just spent half an hour around me." I get it a lot and I take it as a compliment. Thank you. My 2 a.m. track, Tera Hua. Yes, I love that. That is a good pick. Karma's lofi side is a separate genre. Bro, you single? ये क्या questions आप पूछ रहे हैं? Kavita is not covered. Waiting since long time. What Kavita? Um, Jojo, your way of talking and history of travel could work out really well for you. Thanks, yar. Y'all have to support it. Y'all have to support it. Don't come around saying that kya hua, why is your content changing? Because I honestly feel like I'm not a one-dimensional person. So why should my channel be one-dimensional? I can talk about music also. I can talk about movies also. I can talk about travel and history and culture also. I'm like, I have, there's many facets to my personality, so I don't want to like just do one thing in life, you know. So thank you. I will hope you guys will support that content. Harkirat Sangha and his song Midnight Talk. Okay. Gucci Gabru. Okay. Y'all know how I feel about these things. Hello, Chandrabhan is here. Guys, shout out to Chandrabhanu because he really helped me out in Bombay with all my podcast recordings. In Feb, yeah, in Feb it was, right? I recorded with Akash Ravan on that trip with Kavita ji and Kanishk Seth in their home. They were so sweet. They invited us home for lunch and then recording. And then I recorded with Osho Jain, and Chandrabhan was there behind the camera all 3 days. And high five, shout out to her. Thank you so much for that. um so what else, I really want to do more of my walk and talk podcast episodes. It's just so nice walking and talking, no? Don't you guys agree? But is garmi mein ab, I don't know. The first one with Yangi was in Delhi in the peak of Delhi winter, so it was very easy to do that. But after that, I kind of died. The heat. Okay. A lot of streamers do this, but time is also great, I'd say. Thanks. I'm glad. Okay. So then my streams will happen around this time, and I'm going to be more regular with my streams now. So do Twitch live. It's really good, guys. I just started with YouTube. Can we? Okay, let me figure out what Twitch is and how it happens. Maybe the same stream can go on both. I don't know. I don't know. But oh, Kavita by Arjun. Okay. अरे मैं तो जोजो को 2020 से देख रहा हूँ. Hugs. Thanks, yaar. Hey, it's me, Ayush. How sweet. Thanks for the super chat. That's very cute. अब मेरे और ice creams हो गए. Love your reactions. Big hug. Big hug to you as well. You guys are too cute, yeah. React more on movies and trailers. We love your reaction. Thanks. You guys need to send links, no? Because I'll tell you what happens. I once I'm recording, once and I finish editing and all, I don't want to look at YouTube anymore. I just switch off. So whatever's releasing or not releasing, I only come to know of it through your DMs and through your comments. So anything you feel I should cover, please. या जो भी मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे देख रही हूँ, that's it. And I don't have any movies or trailers because I don't follow any actor actresses. Like I don't. I start following a lot of celebrities. Is this a recorded stream? What? What? What does that? What does that even mean? How can a stream be recorded? A stream is live, यार. ये क्या question है? Are you looking forward to the new Ramayan movie coming this Diwali? I actually really am. I really am. I rarely go to the cinema for movies, but this is being made for IMAX, and I'm looking forward to it. I just want to see because I have faith in Ranbir as an actor, you know, and it feels like they've taken it upon themselves to take Indian cinema global, and with the subject matter that they're taking, which is very serious business for all of us. So बहुत ही बड़ा रिस्क उन्होंने लिया है, तो आई हैव अ लिटिल फेथ कि उसको इतना वो नहीं करेंगे, यू नो, वियर्डली नहीं बनाएंगे. ओके, what else? Oh no, what did I do? I have somehow managed to zoom into this chat and now I can't read it. Hold on. What did I do, yaar? This is a pop out chat window, and now it is too zoomed in, so I can't read, and it's not letting me zoom out also. Okay, hold on. Let me try something else. Yeah, okay. Uh, okay. Shout outs. Listen, I would love to read your name, but ये कुछ हो रहा है. Like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna close this so it pops back in, and then I'm gonna get it to pop out again. Okay, now we are in business again. Sorry, guys. Little hiccups are expected, no? I am quite the noob when it comes to this streaming business. Okay, so where were we? It's me, Ayush. Yes. Thank you again. On Twitch, you won't get copyright strikes. Oh, really? Are you serious? Then we need to figure that shit out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I was thinking that we'll react to non-music stuff on live stream, but I was like, no, I want to listen to music as well with you guys. So screw it. If it gets me claims, then so be it, right? But it would be nice if we can do it on Twitch and I don't get claims. Okay, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT again to help me with Twitch. What else? What else? Okay. Full support to you. आप डालो traveling vlogs. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all don't know how much like travel just feeds my soul. I freaking love it. My whole life I have spent traveling. And it's funnily ever since I got on YouTube, it's been very less compared to what I used to do before. And I don't know, lockdown ke baad, like studying in London, then coming here, settling, like it's just not my usual life, but it gives my soul life, yaar. So if y'all, I hope y'all enjoy that, because I'm not very this thing with travel blogging yet, but I'll try my best. मुझे आपके मूवी रिव्यूज़ एंड जियो पॉलिटिक्स वीडियो रिव्यू भी अच्छा लगता है. थैंक यू सो स्वीट. ओके, आप जो गए थे यंगस्टर के साथ डियर पार्क हॉस्का, उसके 1 मंथ के बाद मैं भी गया था. ओहो, we just missed each other, just 1 month. Okay, what is that? Why did you even say that? Say what? Say I love RK. I've never been to the movies, but only for Ramayan I'll go to the theater. No, you should go to the movies, but you should be very selective of what you go to the movies for. I cannot just. I think in the last 4-5 years I've only gone for IMAX screenings of really good IMAX movies. So it would just be Avengers and all those kind of films before lockdown, and then it was Dune 1, Dune 2. Abhi Michael ke liye I went again in IMAX, Dhurandhar as well, 1 and 2. And then I'm not counting all the ones that my sister dragged me to, but otherwise, yes. What else? Okay, so D1 review of yours was the best on YouTube. Thank you Shri Y, and thank you for the super chat as well. I'm so happy you enjoyed it. That was the first time that I was not watching anything and I was just talking to the camera non-stop. And after I finished recording that, I realized how thirsty I was. I was like, oh my god, I've been talking for so long. And then उसके बाद जो second part का review हुआ है, now I'm feeling very annoyed because just yesterday Rohan made fun of me. He's like, you were crying while recording a review. I'm like, yeah, because hello, those scenes and those characters and that story. And he's like, yeah, but it's a movie. Yeah, but it's depicting people in real life who sacrifice for us. Like, anyway, I think that boy needs someone to make him cry one day, because वो जिस दिन उसका burst होगा ना, like Chandler, for those of you who know the Friends reference, वो जिस दिन उसका burst होगा, उस दिन से we will see Rohan the crier. Anyway, coming back, YouTube में बहुत lag है. Okay, अभी I think while I'm talking and you guys are seeing the stream, I think उसमें 15 second है या 14 seconds. I've kind of counted it when I was recording the trial. Okay. So in Twitch, no bans, no copyrights. Okay, y'all are really motivating me to get on Twitch. I'll figure it out. अभी तो I thought YouTube से ही चलाएंगे काम, but ठीक है. um, ये एक्सप्लेन का रामायण के विजिट वाला वीडियो पर रिएक्शन दीजिए, क्या है वो? एंड सूरज कुमार एंड फिल्मी प्रेम ने रामायण मूवी का प्रोड्यूसर का इंटरव्यू लिया है, प्लीज़ रिएक्शन दे. ओके, सेंड मी लिंक्स, सेंड मी द लिंक्स. ओके, वॉच लुखे किंग वेब सीरीज. ओके, नाउ ऑन लाइव स्ट्रीम. विच OTT प्लेटफॉर्म इज इट ऑन? इज इट ऑन प्राइम? मार्शल का स्पीकर पीछे कॉस्ट कितना था? अरे, go on Amazon and check now. I don't remember. I bought that in Dubai. It's a very long time ago. I can't remember now. I think it was Dubai Mall Virgin Megastore. That's all I remember. I don't remember the price, but you will find it online. Why did you say? Oh my God! Can we not? Have you visited Indore? Yes, I have visited Indore once. ए थैंक्स अदीबा, हाउ स्वीट. आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर. Streaming is a good side job, not gonna lie. When I'll just go work and come home and stream. Ha ha ha. Oh, really? Is it a job? Please start reactions. Okay, what do you guys want me to react to? I'm very excited for Varanasi movie. Yeah, that teaser was quite cool. I need to react to the people be spamming crazy. What? What does that mean? Twitch में I would love to do some meme reviews. Yeah. Have you done movies? By the way, you look very sundar. Thanks, yaar. Very sweet. Are you Bengali? No, I'm not Bengali. And I have not done movies. I have been a model though, and I was also a finalist in Miss India, if you must know. It's not something I care to brag about, but yeah. I was modeling for a bit after the pageant, and then just on and off for friends while I lived in Dubai. So a lot of fashion weeks and all of that happened. Oh, chat disconnected in the middle, now it's back. React to Junoon by Semwal Music. The video story is good while the song is groovy and bumpy. Okay. Junoon by, who is that? Varanasi movie देखने जाओगी जो जो. Yes, I will. I will. Damn, you should be bragging about that. I just don't care to. It's not. I'd rather brag about being an aerospace engineer, you know. That shit was difficult. तेरे इंतज़ार में reaction. Okay, you should do live regularly. Your voice is very soothing. Thanks, yaar. Oh my God, thank you. You do know I used to be on radio, right? Thanks, Srijan. React Chima by songs. Okay. I am awesome now. Jyoti's flexing. Nice. Haha. Yes. Little bit of the rappers will rub off on you, no? If you've been covering them for so long. Do you have interest in aviation? It's a cool. Yeah, of course. Of course, I do. After graduating aerospace, I almost went and got my pilot license, and then I was so burnt out from all the studying and all that stuff that I was like, no, I don't want to do this right now. And then I never went back to it because radio happened and my love for music pulled me to radio. So that's where my career went. Ignoring what reaction request? I have no idea. Sorry, I'm missing some messages. The chat was disconnected and now it reconnected. So, thanks, Dhiren. Bing. Okay, so start travel vlogs. Thank you. I will. I am. So somebody asked if I'm Bengali. No, I'm not. My family is from UP. We are UP Jats. Bacha for real talk. We had chatted once about this, and I think this was when I had just moved to Bombay or something, and yeah, it was just a very brief chat. He had asked me, what do you think about something, and I told him we should chat, and he was like, yeah. I said I don't want to do it on Zoom because he's like, yeah, no Zoom shit. And then we never picked that conversation up, but if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. Search PJ explain and you get Ramayan visit video. Okay, guys, I'm taking requests now. What do you want me to react to? Let me look for this. I have. So this is where ChatGPT helped me. It, the video capture card. It told me instead of streaming the video that you're gonna watch on your laptop, stream it from your tablet, from your iPad, and then the stream should be smooth. So that's how this is working. So I'm gonna search for whatever you guys want. Mm. Listen, I have reacted to movie trailers, I've reacted to songs, I've even reacted to comedy videos, no funny videos. So I don't know, whatever you guys send me usually सब ठीक है ना आप दोनों के बीच किस दोनों के बीच who are you asking about search PJ explain. What is this, guys? What am I searching for? uh, it's very odd for me to do a live stream and not keep talking, because on radio you can't be silent. You have to keep till the link ends. Here I'm chilling. I feel like this is so easy compared to radio. Okay. um, Top aviation disaster. Why would I want to react to that right now? Guys, can we? So, let me tell you something. I have been in a very weird space of sadness for like the last 4 5 days because of watching Michael. And what is this? Yeah, this video is too long. It's 32 minutes. I will record a separate um, reaction for this. Let's do quick things, no? Let's not do long videos right now. But yes, Michael really hit me because too many reasons. I think I posted a couple of reels about why there was just a collective sort of sadness. My best friend, she lives in Canada. She had seen it before me, and she's like, "I'm just feeling so profoundly sad after watching the movie." And I'm like, "Why? It's Michael. It's got all the music. It's got the songs. It's got the performances. I mean, I'm sure it's a fun watch. I've seen people dancing in the theaters, online." And then when I saw it, I don't know when I was crying in the movie, but I know I was. And then I was laughing and I was dancing in my seat. And it was just so many emotions you go through, especially if you've grown up on his music. Literally, those were the only cassettes I had growing up. And the first song I ever requested on radio. And it was that, it takes you back to that age of innocence. And then you see how he lived out his life where he never had an age of innocence and he just went through so much. And then so anyway, I've been in that very like I'm pretending to be okay here, but inside I'm just very sad. ऐसा ही चल रहा है ये पूरा हफ्ता. So I do not definitely want to react to any aviation disasters. Just saying. Um, yeah, PJ explain का मैंने खोल लिया. रामायण वाली I went on the set, but it's a 32-minute video. तो वो अभी नहीं करेंगे. We'll do quick videos ना. Da, 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 da. माइकल जैक्सन पे मूवी बनती है ना अभी 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 गो एंड वॉच इट इफ़ यू हैवंट गो टू द सिनेमा एंड एक्सपीरियंस द मैजिक फॉर योर सेल्फ एंड Jafar Jackson has just, my god, I was in shock. I was like, how is he dancing? Like, it's like you're watching Michael. It's like you're watching Michael. It was, and actually I have to reconfirm this with my friend, but I think m- my best friend, she lives in the south of Spain. I have a couple of best friends, but she lives in south of Spain, and I have to call and ask her because I haven't spoken to her since I watched the movie. But I remember her telling me many years ago that she had hosted Michael Jackson on his flight from Dubai to Muscat. She was a first class cabin crew, and she had hosted him. She's met him. Anyway, um, I will talk about that later when I confirm it with her. Are you gonna make a video on creators being called to the sets of Ramayan? So please include. Okay, fine, fine. I will do that. I will do that. It will be interesting to see. Um, Praying Mantis Rebel. Oh yes. Let's react to that. I saw it in my feed, and I think we should watch it, है ना? Yeah, exactly. She's so lucky. I have to. She's traveling right now, but I'm gonna call her and ask her. Was it Michael? Because she did. I think it was Michael. She's flown many famous people, but I think it was Michael. So I'm gonna reconfirm that with her. Um, Search Filmy Prem and you get 6 minute Ramayan interview. Okay, we can watch that. Filmy Prem. अरे एग्ज़ाम के बाद जाना बट इट्स इन IMAX and even if you don't watch it in IMAX, just go and watch it. It's so good. Sift song. Okay, let's go to Rebel first. Okay, let me first look for Rebel Praying Mantis. I've never done a reaction live, so this will be interesting, y'all. Okay, it's a 3 minute song. We can definitely watch this. Hold up. Let me pause it. So now I have to change the scene, right? On OBS. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. And थोड़ा सा brightness बढ़ा लेते हैं. And I think I'm starting to freeze. Let me lower the AC. Okay, so I have to change the scene. Can you all see? You can see me and the screen with the video on it. Tell me in the chat. If y'all can, then I will press play. We can watch this together. Yes! I don't think y'all understand what a big win this is for me. Okay, so Rebel Dekhlo with sandals, ma'am. Why sandals? Okay, fine. Y'all can see it. I hope y'all can hear it. I think the settings are correct. Yeah. Chalo, let's get into it. Oh my god, my first live reaction. Or maybe not. I think 4 years ago we did react to something. Okay, chalo. 1, 2, 3, play here also. Stop. Did y'all hear the audio? Because this audio is supposed to play in my headphones and it was not playing in my headphones. Y'all heard the audio? Why am I not hearing the audio? Hold on, I need to check. Okay, it played. Good. Y'all got it, but I didn't. Let me just, external headphones. Perfect. Now it should work for me as well. Rewind. Chalo, play. Okay, Akash Shravan. I saw that name. Interesting. Oh my god. Okay. Many thoughts. What did you guys think? Damn. I have thoughts. Yeah, she is incredible. I knew that the first time I had seen her, and I'm just looking at the credits quickly. Draws from the insect's deceptive posture, appearing in prayer while quietly wanting to strike, mirroring the track's poised, watchful energy. Nice. Calm on the surface, but sharply intentional underneath. The song captures Rebel moving with confidence as her moment has arrived. It has arrived, hasn't it? She's definitely arrived. Okay, written and composed by her, produced by Lifted. Okay. Friggin' hell. That was a very sinister beat. Recording engineer Aniket Mohanty and mix and master Akash Shravan, who is going to be on the channel very soon. Okay, so I'll ask him about this track as well. But damn, son. So what I want to say about Rebel is, did you guys, by the way, see her invited on this news channel ka some conference type situation they had on stage, and I think Yeda Young was on stage with her. Did you all see that? Tell me if you all saw that, because I have thoughts about that. um, come on, looking at the chat. Yes, you all saw it. You all saw it. Yes, you saw it. Okay, so for those of you who saw it, I thought that was just very um, very annoying for both the rappers. I put myself in their shoes and I was just like, oh my god, the kind of questions that they're asking. And of course, the news anchors are very, they're very well spoken, but they also don't know a lot about the genre that these artists were in. And so the way they kind of talk about it is just a little cringe. So, and you could see on the faces of these two that they were also just like, and they asked Rebel to like rap a few lines, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't come prepared for this." Like how they normally do, they'll ask a singer to sing two lines, जैसे कि महफिल लग गई है. It's very very ox it was. I think Yeda Young, I think he still did a bit of it, but I thought that whole thing was very weird and cringy. But poor girl, she like held her own. So uh, this the first before I get to this, the first time I saw her was on Instagram. Someone's sent me a reel, or I don't know, it popped up on my feed. Something about it had happened, and at that time I was A&Ring for a particular show, and as soon as I saw her, I was just like, she's it, she's ready. This girl is ready for the big league. I don't know why nobody's talking about her. This was last year in Feb or something, and I immediately sent it to the people I needed to send it to, and we kind of locked her name down for one of the tracks. um I can't tell you guys more than this, but it was like one glimpse of her, and this girl is ready. She knows what she needs to do in her path, in her time as an artist. So wo hua, and then suddenly she dropped a new single, which I made a reel about her, and then her new single dropped, and I made another reel on that. And then I think a month or 2 months later, her Dhurandhar stint began with the drop of the teaser and her voice on the title track and all of that. So I was like, oh man, this is amazing. So after all that, she's here. She's been on both the films ka soundtracks, and she's really just arrived in that sense. I think stronger than um, like the strongest presence, I think, in the scene um, as a female artist right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if she gets asked to judge any of these shows. You know what I mean? They need. But damn, you can see in this song also that she doesn't need anyone to train her or to give her direction on how to be in front of the camera. She's got the presence down pat, and she's not trying to pretend to be someone else. Um, she's just very her own person, and she's so loud and proud with that. um, the gold teeth were a little funny for me. What is it called? I don't remember now. But yeah, and her voice, the way she modulates that with the smooth delivery, and in parts where she sings, and then she switches up her pitch, and then she go, and then even anyway, I think like there's not much that I can say about her except that she's ready for the global stage. And I've said that from day one when I saw her, and an artist like her come around very very rarely. Like from the first glimpse, you're like, oh my god, वो बहुत कम होता है. So she's definitely there, and I'm very excited about her journey. So somebody had commented on my reel of her on YouTube saying, I don't know why the podcasters are ignoring her and nobody's invited her and all of that. She's doing a lot of interviews which are coming from mainstream media, like TV channels like this one and all. I'm just trying to increase my light ka brightness. I don't know if it's too bright. Anyway, it's getting darker in my room, so somebody commented, and I just shared that on my story one day, and I said, nobody's ignoring her because twice, once her team had reached out to me for a podcast with her, and at that time I was traveling, I was moving cities, ऐसा कुछ तो भी था. And then few weeks after that, when I couldn't do it, then I had dropped them a message as well, like let's do it. And twice I had, I think, asked them. So anyway, I posted that. I said, look, a lot of times, this is a topic that I wanted to make a separate video on, but a lot of times what happens is when artists are kind of lesser known, they, it's good for them to get interviewed and invited on podcasts, right? Uh, Sometimes that happens when things work out, but sometimes it just doesn't work out, schedules, etc. When an artist crosses a certain number in their um, Spotify followers or their YouTube followers or whatever, they just grow bigger in general. Then I think the general thing becomes about, now I'm at a certain stage, or number wise I'm here, so I should only appear on certain big podcasts with big numbers. And while I'm all for that, because I think it gives them more exposure, and from that whole marketing your brand point of view, it's a very good thing. But in all of that, the conversation that happens in these different podcasts is not always around their music. And I've seen, I won't take names, or I won't give you specific examples, but I've seen some artists ke podcasts with big channels with huge numbers, and I'm just like, but as a fan, I didn't really, there was no meat in this conversation for me. I didn't walk away with anything of. So उसमें थोड़ा वो हो जाता है, annoyance. And then, as someone who also has been doing interviews for a very long time and who has a podcast, I feel like um, maybe you should do those big channel ke podcasts, for sure, it just makes business sense, but you should not do the small podcasts of channels that constantly follow you and your music and know your art inside out. And I'm not the only one, there are many. So I think artists and their teams should definitely think about this, because 10 years down the line or 5 years down the line, even like much later in your life, when you're looking back on your career as an artist and you're showing your kids or your grandkids, I don't know, the only interviews that will live of you on the internet will be those very superficial ones that you had on big channels. You will not have a deep dive interview, chat, conversation that you can later show to people and future fans can find. That deep dive into your music, into your lyrics, into your songs, into the artistry of it. So I think artists and their teams need to think about this and balance the two and do both if you can, but be intentional with where you go for your podcasts. And if in a year you're doing one big channel, then in that year you should also do one where you can focus on the art. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. So to come back, Rebel's manager, she saw my story and she reached out and she said, yo, of course we want to do the interview, it's just she's been so busy traveling and touring and all these different things, but as soon as you guys are in Bombay together at the same time, we'll try and make it happen. I was like, yeah, that's as organic as I would like it to be. So वो तब होगा, ठीक है. So this was fun. I'm not going to deep dive into many aspects of it because I want to try and react to more things. By the way, I'm Shivaji, the boss with my old YouTube Dance with Shivansh. Okay. Why are you switching accounts? Um, don't spam. She'll read it once she finished. Okay. Yeah, who's spamming? Oh, did I miss someone super chat? Sorry. Gauri Tradori. Sorry. Hi, Gauri. What did you ask? I'm trying to scroll up. फिल्मी प्रेम ने रामायण का 6 मिनट्स इंटरव्यू लिया है. ओके ओके. Filmy Prem ne. Let me check it out. Raja Shivaji anthem 3 minutes. Ajay Atul, are you serious? Oh my god, that'll be powerful. um ठीक है, let's look for both of these. You guys send super chats, very sweet. I will look at that. Who is Filmy? Okay, Filmy Prem and Raja Shivaji anthem. Um, la la la. राजा शिवाजी एंथम छत्रपति. ओके, इस मूवी का ट्रेलर मैंने देखा था इन द मिडल ऑफ धुरंधर. दे पुट इट. आई वाज वेरी अनॉयड. इन द मिडल नहीं, उससे पहले आई थिंक मिडल में उन्होंने कॉकटेल का डाल दिया था. इट वाज वेरी वेरी अनोइंग. ओके, शुड वी वॉच दिस देन आई लुक एट द फिल्मी प्रेम वन. Jojo is real G. Thanks, yaar. Okay. Can you all see? God, it's getting too cold. Can you all see the screen? This is Hindi. Listen, I'm going to react to the Hindi one because फिर वो lyrics समझ नहीं आएंगे and then you know it'll just get lost in all of that. So ठीक है, I think you all can see. Let's play. 1 2 3 play. Oh. Interesting. Bhagyashree is also in it. What? How many of you all know Bhagyashree? Okay, I don't know, but for some reason this song was not hitting me as much as I thought it would, because Ajay Atul are known for percussion, like the big loud drums. You know, मेरे को नहीं. और वो, you know, I also felt this when I saw the trailer of this in the cinema. I think it played before Dhurandhar 2. And I felt like this is very old school Bollywood style of filmmaking. It's that very larger than life and everything is over the top stylized. Everyone's sari is perfect, makeup is perfect, costumes और वो सब. और इसमें बहुत like overdose of slow motion was happening. But yeah, maybe the original song is more powerful feeling, but I feel even the dubbed version of it was not hitting me as much. Also, why are they still making these slow mo? It's like you've shot 2 hours of footage but you're making it 4 hours. उसको बस stretch कर रहे हो. Like, we don't need so many slow mo shots. Relax. So sorry, that's what I have to say. I was waiting for it to like hit me and give me some goosebumps, but वो नहीं हुआ. So okay, what else are we? Love watching your videos. Why did I? Thank you. Supposed to be better in Marathi. Okay, I'll watch the Marathi version offline. But what did y'all think of the trailer of this movie? Is this movie out? Has it released? Because मेरे को trailer इतना पसंद नहीं आया. I love the subject matter of it, but like I was saying in my Dhurandhar review also, कि when you're making these old, you know, period dramas and things, the focus should be on trying to make them real. Like, I think Bajirao was a very good example. मैं तो से उनका impersonator हूँ. Oh, okay. You're an MJ. Look-alike. Very nice. Have you heard this thing? Movie is not good, but music is. Okay. Marathi version is better. Yo Didi, yo Gulshan, what's up? Chhava movie music. So now that's one movie that I have not watched yet. Which is the next film you're cry excited for? What is cry excited? Very excited, you mean? I am very excited for Dune 2. Sorry, Dune 3. What am I saying? Dune 3 and Ramayan also, but more Dune 3 because I'm a huge Dune fan. And of course Michael Part 2, which I think they've already filmed 30% of, but that will be something else. Right now I think Michael fever has taken over the whole world. What did you all think about Drake dropping 3 albums yesterday? I was chatting with my friend about it. I'm like, I'm sorry, but Michael Jackson's number one right now. You don't need to drop three albums to try to reach that spot. It's just nobody drops three albums on one day for no reason. Okay, it is a very thing attempt to, you know, you know what I mean. um, Movies out does not justify the glory of Shivaji Maharaj, but it's okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's very hard to do, justice to his glory, but they've been attempting it, and I think that's fine. But this style of filmmaking, I cannot anymore because, वो बहुत over the top hero wala sort of, the South Indian genre. Not that all South Indian movies are like that. But you know what I mean, like the larger than life hero, and with all those, even the action shots are slow motion. It's very annoying. Um, okay. Pata Badam 140 million streams in one day on Drake 3 album. Yeah, I mean, you need to drop 3 albums, no, to hit that kind of number. Um, I don't know what you are asking. If you don't want to answer, would you be reacting to Coke Studio season 16? No, actually, I will not. No, I think I have said what I had to say about that. Um, I kind of agree with you. Like, I'm not comparing. Yeah. Okay, so what else? What else? What else? Have I missed anyone's messages? It's 7:30. Oh my god, time flew, guys. 1.5 hours already happened. Should we do one more reaction and then call it a day? I honestly thought that I'll just chat with you all for half an hour and then it'll be my test run stream and then we'll end it. But it's been good fun. It's been good fun reading the chat. I want a movie on Chandragupta Maurya और विक्रमादित्य. चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य पे बना रहे हैं आदित्य धर, अगर rumors believe हम करें तो. I think that'll be crazy if that happens. What did I ignore? Oh yes, sorry, there's one Ramayan one. Hold on, let's do that. Filmy Prem ne Ramayan ka interview. Okay, let me look for this. Filmy Prem Ramayan interview. ये क्या है? Paid by Ramayan makers, Krishnavataram movie exposed with proof. ये क्या है? नहीं, ये नहीं है. कौन सा है? There's a teaser review. There's a teaser reaction. I'm not seeing any interview, guys. Hold on. Ramayan interview. I have not come across this channel before. One second. God or Human? How Ranbir Kapoor is playing Ram. Namit Malhotra exclusive interview. Is this the one you mean? The one with the director? Director, no, producer. Director and producer. I don't know. Is that the one? It's 5.5 minutes. Looking so good. Thank you. So sweet. Okay, cool. Please react to Kahe Mose. Mohit Rehna is the best Shiva. Shivji, I agree. Yeah. Okay, so let me just set this one up. It's a 5.5 minute interview with Namit Malhotra. Cool. Hold on. क्या नितेश तिवारी की रामायण में श्री राम एक आम इंसान होंगे या सर्वज्ञानी भगवान? नमित मल्होत्रा सर ने खुद दिया इसका सबसे बड़ा जवाब. आइए सतह से गहराई तक डिकोड करते हैं. ओके, फाइन. let's listen to what he has to say about this. It'll be interesting, you know. Um, you guys can see, right? Um, play.
सुबह से जब हम लोग जर्नी पे हैं आपके साथ पूरी, बीच में आपने कई बार ये बोला है कि ये जो ट्रेलर मैंने बनाया है, ये जो मूवी मैंने बनाई है, थिएटर्स के लिए बनाई है, स्पेशली फोन स्क्रीन के लिए या लैपटॉप के लिए नहीं बनाई है। ये स्टेटमेंट हम एक बार पहले भी सुन चुके हैं एंड पर्सनली मैं बता रहा हूँ, मैं डरता था इस स्टेटमेंट को सुन के, जैसा भी बोल रहे थे। हम लोग डिस्कस भी कर रहे थे कि हम लोग सर को ये बोले क्या कि आप ये लाइन मत यूज़ कीजिएगा मार्केटिंग में कहीं। सर, आपको किसी इंट्रोडक्शन की ज़रूरत है नहीं। अब फिर भी मैं अपनी ऑडियंस को एक बार बता देता हूँ कि हम किनके साथ हैं।
Why is it blurred?
हम बात करते थे कि हम इंडिया के सबसे बड़े फिल्म मेकर से मिल रहे हैं, लेकिन आज हमने कुछ यहाँ पे ऐसा देखा, आज मैं बहुत प्राउड के साथ कह सकता हूँ कि हम वर्ल्ड के सबसे बड़े फिल्म मेकर से मिल रहे हैं। और इस बात को आप अभी नहीं मानोगे मेरी, इस बात को आप मानोगे 6 महीने बाद। सर, मैंने अपने चैनल पे 6 महीने पहले एक वीडियो बनाई थी कि रामायण इंडिया की पहली मूवी हो सकती है जो 1 बिलियन क्रॉस करेगी। मैं क्वेश्चन आपसे कुछ अलग पूछना चाहूँगा स्क्रिप्चुरल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, क्योंकि बीइंग अ फिल्म रिसर्चर, उसके अलावा मैं पर्सनली वाल्मीकि रामायण पे भी रिसर्च करता हूँ। जब हम वाल्मीकि रामायण देखते हैं तो वहाँ पे श्री राम का जो कैरेक्टर है वो काफ़ी ह्यूमनाइज्ड है। उसके बाद जब हम ऑन द अदर हैंड बाकी के वर्जन्स देखते हैं, जैसे रामचरितमानस, उसमें उनका पर्सोनिफिकेशन काफ़ी ज़्यादा गॉडली है। तो आपने जब इस फिल्म के लिए अप्रोच किया था उस कैरेक्टर को, तो आपने किस वे में उसको डिज़ाइन किया था अपने माइंड में?
इनफैक्ट नितेश जी ने ये कहा भी था और कहा भी है कि जो फाउंडेशन थी वो वाल्मीकि जी के रामायण पे निर्धारित है और श्री राम को एक एज ए ह्यूमन डिपिक्ट किया है, क्योंकि उनकी एक जर्नी उसमें ज़्यादा अच्छी लगती है, उसमें एक इमोशन अलग आता है, क्योंकि वो एक ज़्यादा रिलेटेबल है। इसलिए उन्हें मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम बुलाया जाता है, क्योंकि वो हर इंसान जो इस धरती पे आज तक आया है उससे उच्च पोजीशन पे जो है वो श्री राम का नाम इसलिए लिया जाता है क्योंकि सारे पुरुषोत्तमों में सबसे बड़े जो है वो श्री राम है। तो ये हमारी मान्यता भी है और ये माइंड में रखते हुए इसे हमने इस तरह डिपिक्ट किया है पिक्चर में।
उसके बाद एक फैंटेसी वाला जो एलिमेंट आता है, फिर उसको बैलेंस करने के लिए आपने उसके लिए क्या सोचा था आपके दिमाग में?
क्या है कि जो आज की दुनिया में फैंटेसी है, जब आप इसे 5-10 हज़ार साल पहले जाएंगे तो शायद ये दुनिया ऐसी ही थी। जब एक टाइम था जब डायनासोर थे दुनिया में, बड़े बड़े जायंट्स थे, तो ये तो दुनिया में क्या क्या था इसका हम एक सिर्फ अनुमान लगा सकते हैं। ये तो हमने किसी ने देखा नहीं, कोई इधर है नहीं जिसको पता था कि एग्जैक्टली क्या था। हमारे पास कैलेंडर आर्ट है जो हम देख के सोचते हैं हाँ ऐसा हुआ होगा, वैसा हुआ होगा। तो हम तो वो सब माइंड में रखते हुए जो रामायण में लिखा गया है, जो हमारी टीम्स ने जो रिसर्च किया है, वो रिसर्च के बेसिस पे जो हमें लगा कि जो एक कैलेंडर आर्ट में जो हमने देखा है और जो रिसर्च में जो हमने पढ़ा है, उसका मिश्रण करके हमने ये रामायण बनाई है, ताकि इसमें एक्यूरेसी भी उस लेवल की हो और एक जो मान्यता है वो भी उतनी बनी रहे लोगों की। तो काफी ऐसी चीजें
But the monsters did not look.
रेफरेंस है जो हमारे मन में या हमारे दिल में जो है, अगर आप रामायण का डिटेल पढ़ेंगे उसमें काफी चीजें ऐसी हैं जो शायद वो अलग हो, क्योंकि वो आर्ट एक इमेजिनेशन से आई है और उधर एक डिस्क्रिप्शन है। उन दोनों चीजों का बैलेंस करके एक प्रेजेंटेशन बनाना ऑब्वियसली कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, लेकिन वो हमने पूरी तरह कोशिश की है कि उसका बेस्ट प्रेजेंटेशन आपको दिखा सके।
एक लास्ट चीज़ मैं आपसे चाहूँगा बोलने के लिए। सुबह से जब हम लोग जर्नी पे हैं आपके साथ पूरी, बीच में आपने कई बार ये बोला है कि ये जो ट्रेलर मैंने बनाया है, ये जो मूवी मैंने बनाई है, थिएटर्स के लिए बनाई है, स्पेशली फोन स्क्रीन के लिए या लैपटॉप के लिए नहीं बनाई है। ये स्टेटमेंट हम एक बार पहले भी सुन चुके हैं एंड पर्सनली मैं बता रहा हूँ, मैं डरता था इस स्टेटमेंट को सुन के, जैसा भी बोल रहे थे। हम लोग डिस्कस भी कर रहे थे कि हम लोग सर को ये बोले क्या कि आप ये लाइन मत यूज़ कीजिएगा मार्केटिंग में कहीं। बट उसके बाद जब हमने वो चीज़ देखी, आपका वो विजन देखा, और लिटरली बोल रहा हूँ, वो जो हमने देखा वो आप लोग इमेजिन भी नहीं कर सकते। मैं खुद अभी तक मुझे
This is the teaser he's talking about.
मैं कहूँगा सर एक बार वो लाइन आप वापस से रिपीट पे कैमरे पे बोल दो।
आपने तो बोल ही दिया है, पर हमारा कहने का एस्पिरेशन यही होता है, क्योंकि जब हम इतने सालों से जब फिल्मों में काम करते हैं, जो हमारी पूरी मतलब आज मैं तो 3rd जनरेशन हूँ फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में, मेरे ग्रैंडफादर से लेके मेरे फादर में हमने आज तक
Who?
जो फिल्मों में जो
I don't know
योगदान
him.
दिया है और जो काम किया है वो बड़े पर्दे पे ही हमारा पैशन है पूरा।
Exactly.
उसको उसे बेस्ट प्रेजेंटेशन पे लाने के लिए। और रामायण जिस लेवल की
Bye, Shiva.
हमारे कल्चर में जो से जो जुड़ी हुई हमारी जो मान्यता है, जो एक बिलीफ है, वो तो हम चाहेंगे कि वो जितना उसे हम बड़े पर्दे के लिए एक्साइटिंग बना सकें उतना दर्शकों को और मजा आएगा,
उतना इमर्सिव
Okay.
उतना और इमर्सिव फील करेंगे, उतना और उन्हें मजा आएगा। तो हमने तो वो ही सोचते हुए हर चीज हर डिसीजन को उसी तरह हमने उसे डिजाइन किया है और उसी तरह बना रहे हैं उसे।
तो ये चीज़ आपको समझ में आएगी 6 महीने बाद जब आप थिएटर में देखने जाओगे और आप वापस से फिर
Okay, I think we've seen enough. I like to watch these videos on 1.5. Are you all with me? Because, so yeah, I got it. I got the point. He asked basically two questions. And ठीक है, अब उन्होंने imagination करके बनाई हैं चीज़ें. There's a lot of CGI. I kind of talked about all this, है ना, in my review video. लेकिन the monsters did not look very desi. Let's just say. I don't know. I honestly, I don't want to comment on Ramayan and what it will be once the other teasers of it will be out, and I feel like there will be more character based teasers. So the next one could be Sita Ma, then you'll have Ravan. For sure there'll be a dedicated Ravan one, considering it's Yash, right? So वो सब देख के ही, and when people make films for the grand the IMAX screen, they are very vocal about it, as they should be. So I mean, Denis was very vocal when Dune 1 was releasing, that this is only made for IMAX, and he did not release it during lockdown. He's like, no, I'm not releasing it on OTT. I have shot this for IMAX and people need to watch it on the big screen, and he was right. So patience always pays off when the project is made well. ठीक है, so very nice. I have not seen this champ. वो interview के time there should not be underlay music. I think that kind of distracts. So ठीक है, guys, I think I should call it a day. One sec, let's see, is there any other request? Yo, what's up? WTFFFFFF 21. What is your real name? Please tell. You comment every day, and I'm glad you are here on the live as well. Please tell real names. Bye, Shivansh. Take care, and thank you for joining. Have a good night yourself. What is intent is at right place, yeah. Jojo and you're on a great note, please react to Kahe Mose by Garvit and Priyansh. Okay, let me Namit sir invited them. Okay, got it. Oh, got it. Okay, show them exclusive footage. Okay, I get it. So they've seen more than what you and I have seen. Very nice. ठीक है, then we'll have to take their word for it, है ना? And that makes me happy. वो टीज़र भी काफ़ी लोग बाद में बोल रहे थे कि उन्होंने हनुमान जयंती पे रिलीज़ कर दिया. ऑब्वियसली कीपिंग इन माइंड ओकेजन आ रहा है, इट्स अ गुड डे टू शो पीपल व्हाट वी आर वर्किंग ऑन, बट इट मे हैव बीन नॉट फुली बेक्ड बाय दैट टाइम, है ना? Hi Rohan Namyar, great to see you doing live. Can this Ramayan beat the record of Bahubali and Dhurandhar 2? What's your take, sister? Rohan, I don't know, and I would not even judge it by those metrics, quite honestly, because a lot of great movies don't make much money. So I really wouldn't go by records and all of that. If it touches you and you connect with it, then that's all that matters. And I say that for movies and for music and everything out there. So that's that. And I really hope that the movie does well, because it's a subject matter that's very close to all our hearts, and we've all grown up on it. And yeah, nice hair. Thanks, Yar. Thank you. Okay, yo, what's up? Only meme. Chandrabhan, you have a request? I missed it. What is your request? सालों बाद आपको YouTube पे live देखा. Yes, Yes, Samar Kumar, yes. It's taken 4 years for me to crack OBS. Um, okay. Then number of screens, yeah, maybe number of screens will affect the box office income of Ramayan, but I honestly wouldn't really judge it by all of that at all. I think a lot of us, and I'm also guilty of this, we look at art from a very numbers point of view now, which is just, I don't know, I kind of stop myself from doing that, especially when it comes to music. Um, it is a good it is a good way of judging how strongly something is connecting with people. Yes, I won't take away from that, but it's, I don't know, it also makes it all very murky in terms of how it makes people feel. So anyway, um, um, because a movie that really moves people does not always, like, have you seen Masan? Just off the top of my head, that's what I can think of. Masan didn't do big numbers, but oh my god, what a beautiful movie. um, so वो सब है. Anyway, सेमवाल का गाना था, सेमवाल का गाना था जुनून करके. ओके. Numbers POV Pushpa 2 is the best. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Let me just look at this one last. Should we do an Arjun Tillon song? Because I'm very curious to check that out. Okay. Dark pop love about obsession. Yeah, we're not going there today. I look old in glasses. Thanks, yaar. I like it. It's good to look old sometimes. Um, Commercially successful movies are only one time watch. Yeah, there's a very rare, good point. There's very rarely do commercially successful movies come around that you want to watch again and again, and that's why Dhurandhar stands out. Um, Namit, so they are not commercial media, and Namit sir invited them as an appreciative move. Okay, very nice. I glasses nerf everyone's look a little. What does that mean? What is nerf? Okay, let me look at this song since you are requesting so much. Um, la 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 la. ये टी सीरीज़ का गाना है, मुझे करवाना है ना कॉपीराइट क्लेम पूरे स्ट्रीम पे मेरे. Very good. Oh, there are two versions. There's a music video and an audio version. And there's a lyrical video. My God, ये कितना पॉपुलर गाना है. काहे मुझसे live cover by Arijit Singh. 1 minute 11 seconds. What is this? Samar Kumar, why are you laughing? Sorry. Tell me, guys. Yeah, I'm not going to a T series song right now. Maybe in the next stream. ठीक है, tell me. I'm gonna listen to it offline though. In the Agya, thank you so much. Even Arijit liked the song and sang it. Great. Then that is enough of an endorsement. I will listen to it offline. What else? What else? Bekabu by Bella. Have we all covered Bekabu by Bella? Let's look at Bella song. I haven't covered Bella in a while. MZ Bella, he's back to being MZ. I have been why doesn't he pick one name? Stick to it. मेरे को बहुत Bella, I think he was on my third Real Talk episode, right? Yeah, he's one of my Real Talk guests. Someone please tell him from me. Stick to one name. Okay, we'll watch Bella's Bekabu. It's been a while. And then I'll end the stream after. So, ठीक है. One sec, let's get this ready. Who's done the music? Produced by Abhi Kesla. Okay. Visualizer by director V. Okay, nice. King has commented on it with a fire emoji and a whoo. Okay, ठीक है, let's just Bella की शादी हो गई. Let's see if his sound has changed at all. Ready? 1, 2, 3, play.
बेकाबू हो जाऊं जो तुमसे ना मिलूं मैं आदत है मेरी क्यों छोड़ूं ये सुकून मैं
अच्छा.
तू आके बस संभाल लेना मैं गिरना चाहता हूँ थोड़ी सी पन्हा देना मैं नींदे चाहता हूँ बेकाबू हो जाऊं पर आशिक भी तो हूँ काबिल ना हुआ हूँ पर कोशिश में तो हूँ मोहब्बत है तू तुझे कैसे बोलूं बातें का ये नाते बुलाए तुम्हें रोज रातें मुझे होश कम है जरा थोड़ा सा मुझे जोश ज्यादा सा है ये दिल मुझे कोसता है जब खुद तुझे ये जख्म पहुंचाता है ये मन भी तो बेकाबू सुलाना चाहे तुमको बाहों में ये तेरी जुल्फों में लिपटी वो खुशबू के पीछे हम आते अब दीवानों में मैं हो गया बेकाबू तू जान के बनती अनजान है मेरी ख्वाहिशों सी हो तुम तेरा मेरा रिश्ता बदनाम है काबू हो जाऊं जब
Nice.
पीता हूँ
तबला.
शराबें, बस मैं ना रहूं जब चढ़ती है शराबें मैं आपा खो देता हूँ तुझको भी भुलाया कहीं ना जाने तू जज्बातों को पढ़ पाती तू आंखें नहीं दिल पे ना लेना ओ सनम मोहब्बतें आसान नहीं मैं चोटें खा चुका जिनकी कोई दवा नहीं पागलपन मेरा मुझे
ऐसा,
खाना चाहता है
घुंघरू.
आगे बच्चा मुझे अब जी नहीं पा रहा मैं बेकाबू हो जाऊं जो तुमसे ना मिलूं मैं तू आदत है मेरी क्यों छोड़ूं ये सुकून मैं वो
Bella's oh harmonium. I like it. I like it. Emo Boy Club for the win. So, first of all, new tattoos have happened, है ना? And then he has an yeah, like has is it just me or has his face become fuller? You know, वो शादी की वो दिख रही है glow. If you want to call it that, but this was really. I'm not surprised that King commented on it because it's totally up King's alley. This sound, है ना? Halfway through it, I was waiting for like a Bella kind of a surprise moment to happen. That didn't happen. It was just kind of like this, smooth throughout from start to end. And I think Bella's not used his singing voice enough. I think he needs to use it more. So really enjoyed this, but I feel that kuch something, while it was a very easy listen, that that introduction of the tabla that suddenly happened, that really stepped it up a notch for me. And then वो end में जो हारमोनियम आया background में वो भी, so these kind of little surprise elements are nice. But yeah, I feel like he really needs to do these kind of songs more often. Halfway through the track I was thinking this would make like for a very good track for a web series, where there's just like a romantic story going on. उसमें अगर ये लोग सिंक कर देंगे तो बहुत ही सिचुएशन में अच्छा बैठ सकता है. So yeah, if pitched for the right projects, it's a good track. Yeah, I love what is not to love about Bella's voice, man. He aces this space. So he dropped this in April. Has he dropped anything big since he got married, like a project or an EP? No, na. Let me know. This was fun. Definitely fun. बाप से क्या हो रहा है? Isn't that a 40 track? I'm from Assam. I can suggest some good regional EDM pop music. Please do send. I had a very long extended EDM phase in my life, and I got over it after many years. But now and then I still go into that zone. Like I literally used to be at every gig. There was an IP like a party IP in Dubai called Peppermint Lounge. You can look it up. One of the biggest electronic music IPs in the region, and they used to invite every Friday. There would be a big DJ there, and I was there every Friday. So I think I've seen like every big name. Like Gera to I've seen, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 times, I don't even remember, but every big name, and I would be there right on top of the speaker in my zone. But do send. What is this? If classical EDM pop. Debrata Gogoi. Okay. Please send me links. Guys, I'm gonna call it a day because almost 2 घंटे हो गए हैं. Kind of normalizes the anger issues of what is this? What is happening? Yeah, okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Honestly, this was a trial run. There will be longer and more regular streams that we will do together, and maybe we will plan it around, say, watching a web series together, for example. Maybe we can watch Look Here together, I don't know. But always on the weekend mostly, and maybe with guests. If you want me to bring guests onto the stream, tell me, suggest, just drop me a message or DM. Where to send links of the videos? Easiest way is on Instagram. That's the easiest way. You can also leave a comment on my last YouTube video because it all comes up anyway in my YouTube studio. As soon as you leave a comment on any video, it'll pop up. I'll see it, so I can save that link for future. Pagalpan by Vishal Mishra and Reet Talwar. Okay, guys, please send me all these on Instagram, and I will end this stream. My God, I've been talking a lot, but thank you so much. I'm so happy today. I'm so happy this happened. And try Kick or Twitch. Yes, I will try that. It'll be easier if I can do this somewhere where I don't get copyright claims. So that'll be nice. And also please tell me what other kind of content you would like me to cover, beyond music. Music is gonna be a constant always. But yeah, what else? Let me know. And bus ho gaya stream. Happy Sunday to you all. Happy weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. This was super fun. And yay, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Sahil. Thank you so much. And regular streams. Maybe at least twice a month, if not every weekend. I'll plan it out and let you all know. But okay, big hugs. Bye, guys. Bye bye. Yay.